What's going on, everybody, and welcome to Beyond the Score with Tristan. I'm your host, Tristan Roberts, and today I have with me Zaire Polite and Alonzo Allen. Say what's up, everybody.
What's going on?
Yo,
All right, and today it's kind of just gonna be an interview about learning about y'all, and also the preparation for y'all make your rivalry game with Battery Creek this week. First, we're gonna start off with the preparation. What have you guys kind of been going over in practice to kind of prepare for Creek? Watching the games and everything. Part of Buford Zone, I seen like they like to run a lot of jet sweeps, motions, and everything. So it's kind of been like the game plan to shut that down.
I mean, as far as that, today we went over today and yesterday we went over like the formations, what they like to do. So we've been cracking on a lot of like the routes and like what they like to do is like speaking what you're talking about, jet sweeps. So that's gonna be a lot on our outside backers and our DN. So set that edge, don't let them boy get outside. So and they also like being that boundary. So we just gotta be ready for everything and ready for anything. Cause they do certain things out of certain formation. They do a lot out of this formation. So you just gotta be ready.
And Zaire, what's your thoughts on the four like on what Alonso touched on, like basically what y'all touched on over practice?
Like you said, you just got to be fast and physical and being like it's being on the outside linebackers and defensive ends. We got to contain the outside. Don't let them boys get outside because they got Derek Smalls and Dane back this week. It's gonna be a little challenging. The boys got speed, so we just got to be able to contain that and just going from there.
And I'm glad you touched on them getting Dame and Derek back because that was actually gonna be my next question. How do you guys plan to kind of slow those two down? Those are the main two factors of their offense. How you got? What is like the game plan on trying to slow them down, contain their big plays?
I mean, you really can't really stop nobody, but you can contain people. Like if you're a good football player, you know you can't really stop nobody. Like even with me, like on the defensive side of the ball, I feel like nobody can stop me, and when I play like that, nobody can. So like if you're a good football player, you know that. So we really can't. You just gotta contain them boys as much as you can, like keeping Dame inside, like keeping Dame inside the tackle box, and you gotta keep D from doing whatever he got to do. So you just gotta play fast and physical with them boys, like especially since we been playing them boys all our life. You just gotta we know what then was inside and out. You just gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah,
All right,
definitely.
all right, and kind of what's been the emotions with the team? This being a rivalry, all you boys been kind of friends growing up and everything, playing Pop Warner with each other and everything. What's kind of been the emotions? Has there been any like talk over social media and everything, or just been kind of chill and waiting until Friday to get into it?
Nah, I ain't been like 2 years ago, man. We just everybody been chill, ain't nobody been saying nothing. I mean, the fans been saying stuff back and forth, but we ain't been saying nothing. Right? Like I said, we about our business this week, man. It's like especially since what happened the last 2 weeks, it been embarrassing. So we about our business. Everybody on their P's and Q's. Everybody can focus up. Like even the JV focused up. Like nobody playing this week. Like come on, like everybody on their 10.
Zaire, your thoughts?
I mean, listen, like you said, got to stay focused, got to stay locked in. All that social over the net and everything ain't gonna do no good unless we back it up. So just keep it quiet and just go out there and play ball and do what we got to do.
All right, and last question about the game with Creek. What's kind of you guys' thoughts on your new offense? You got a revamped offense, new offensive coordinator and everything. What's kind of the thoughts on the new offense that you guys are running? How you think it'll be a factor going into region play and everything?
It'll be a big factor for us because they're gonna play to our strength. So I mean, we got a lot of new plays, we got a lot of new formations, so it's gonna play to our strengths as a team. I mean, we gonna still have all our old stuff in it, but we just iterate new stuff every single week.
Sorry.
Especially with like our all the athletes. You can just manipulate the offense and just use everybody instead of just like using that one guy. And because Bradford and KJ, they was our main guys on offense. They were the offense, so you can't do that this year. So we just had to change it up a little bit.
All right. Thank you guys for that insight on your game on Friday with Battery Creek. I'll try to get those two the some Creek players in here kind of get their insight on Thursday. But also I want to kind of get the fans to get to know you, get to know Alonzo and Zaire. So what kind of inspired y'all to play football? Like what made y'all fall in love with the game of football?
Really, for me, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like maybe four. I turned the TV on one Sunday. I seen Cam Newton playing for the Panthers, man. So like it hit my heart. I'm like, ooh, that boy in the zone hitting that Superman. I'm like, I gotta do that. So maybe the next week, my papa just signed me off to play flag football, and been up ever since.
For me, growing up in New York and stuff, I'm a Tyrann Matthew fan, so That was the first guy I seen play ball.
Honey Badger, man.
Come on now, come on now. I don't try to base my game off his, but he's just been my favorite player growing up, and just watching him play and how physical, being an undersized guy, it just has a lot playing with it. So that's when I just fell in love with ball. I started playing football when I was like 5 years old, and from there on, when I came down here, I just continued it.
All right, positions changed throughout Pop Warner Middle School and everything. So once you guys found like the side of the ball that you like to play, what's kind of a guy that you based your play off of, or like kind of inspired you to get better, keep going in the football aspect? We'll start with Zaire this time.
Uh, Again, Tyre Matthew, and a couple other players like Derwin James and uh, I think Sean. I'm gonna go back in the day. Sean Taylor. Watching him play, that was an inspiration. And when I was growing up playing like football, growing up low league, I wanted the ball in my hands. That's the type of player I was growing up. I wanted to put the ball in my hands and just let me do what I gotta do. But when I realized that I was like a little more physical, coaches put me on defense, killing it ever since. I just became that type of player.
I mean, I don't play so many positions. I got so many favorites. Like when I was first started playing for, I was a quarterback. So obviously Cam Newton and Mike Vick. Then I went to run. Then I've transitioned to the line. So old line, I had like Trent. We got Trent Williams. Then on the D line, you got Aaron Donald. You got like people like shoot on Devin Taylor because he was right up the street from me. Then once I transitioned to me playing linebacker and DB. So linebacker I had Shaq Leonard, Ray Lewis, Luke Kuechly, Patrick Willis. And then as a DB, I always looked up to Jalen Ramsey. Then I also got my cousin Ron Parker, and I got my mentor D Delaney in my ear. So, I mean, it's always looking up to them guys. I mean, so like they bring that physicality to the sport, like that. They always got me on my p's and q's. They bring that intelligence to it. So, I mean, that is how I play, fast, physical, and intelligent. So, but once I see something, I'm gonna call it out like them boys. So.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought up like the local legends, Ron Parker, D. Delaney. How I was seeing like people who before you that have done it, that have made it from Buford, Seabrook, and all that in that area, made it to college ball, league ball. How has that kind of inspired you to keep going, just keep pushing for those offers, and like just enhance your play every year?
I mean, that surprised me a lot. Especially since Ron Parker is my actual blood cousin. Like, and he's one call away. I can call him right now. He can pick up. He can give me some invite and some insight on something. So like, even with him in my back pocket, or even D in my pocket, he another one call away. Them boys, like, straight up, them boys gonna give me insight. Like, they gonna tell me what I'm doing wrong, what I need to do. They gonna tell me, they gonna be on my p's and q's. Like, so like, just growing up with them and watching them, it's grind. It just keeps me on my P's and Q's. Like, you got to do this. Like, ain't no sitting on your behind at the house playing the game all day or watching TV all day or being in your bed. Like, you got to do something. Be 1% better every day, like Cass said. 1% every better every day. You can't just be on your behind all day. So, just seeing them grind every day just makes me a better person.
Zaire, you got anything to add on or from?
Yeah, I mean, like like when I first came to Branch, and hearing about D Delaney and what he did and how he got to the league and all that, that just gave me more motivation to do what I got to do. Cause going to a small school in Seabrook, you ain't gonna get much attention. But from what I've been told, you just got to ball out, and they'll come find you. And with me getting my first offer and everything, and being committed and all that, was in line. So I plan on still trying to succeed in this game because that's what I want to do.
I love to hear that, man. It's great to see you guys balling out every Friday. You had a rough couple of stretches of games and everything playing Woodland and Philip Simmons. I know you guys bounce back though. It was great. It was great to have you guys tonight. Thank you for giving me your time, kind of giving some insight in your life and everything. This has been Beyond the Score with Tristan. I'm your host Tristan. This is Zaire Polite, Alonzo Allen. See you guys on Thursday.